Go look at multiplying negative numbers. And one thing is when you're multiplying, this is not like adding and subtracting, but when you're multiplying, two negatives make a positive, and then you just multiply the numbers. So like on this first one that I have listed here, okay, I have a negative 5 times a negative 3. Well, negative times a negative make a positive. So now I just have to worry about 5 times 3. Well, 5 times 3 is 15. And negative times a negative, that means they factor out, or they cancel out. Okay, so my answer is going to be positive 15. Now, what happens when you don't have two negatives? What happens when you have a negative and a positive? Well, your answer is going to be negative when you're multiplying. Okay, so like this one here, I have negative 4 times negative 7. Well, my answer is going to be a negative number, so I have a negative here, and then I just look at 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. All right, so see, I have two examples here. One of them, when it's a negative times a negative, you get a positive. The next one, a negative times a positive equals a negative. Okay, the next to last one here, I have 8 times a negative 2. Okay, well, just because there's one negative, one positive, I know my answer is going to be negative. Then I look like, okay, so what's 8 times 2 here? Well, 8 times 2 is 16. Having problems finding my mouse there. So let me write this again. Negative 16. Okay, so there's my answer there. On the last one here, I see it's a negative times a negative. Well, negative times a negative means a positive. Okay, so I know my answer is going to be positive. 1 times 9 is simply 9, and it's a positive 9 because when it's a negative times a negative, they cancel out.